what's up? This is Dwayne Perkins. I'm here at the Comedy Magic Club with another episode of Behind the Punchline. What inspired you to become a comedian? Well, I think we all start out as fans of comedy. So the shortest answer would be other comedians, really funny guys. But I think the other thing is once you say something funny and you get that reaction from people, it can become addictive. And then if you have that desire to do it in front of strangers and you want to keep doing it and you have the ability to do it, then you can become a comedian. The most unusual or unique location where I've done comedy, pretty easy. I would have to say a remote military base in Afghanistan, outside. The base is called, I think it's called Shkin. And, I don't know if this is something they do just to give us excitement, but it's so, at the time, it was so, it was such a hot zone that the helicopter couldn't stay. It had to drop us off, leave, and come back because it couldn't stay in one place.
Wow.
And we did it outside with no microphone, elevated in like it wasn't a military thing. It was something they rented. So it was like someone's compound.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And our heads were sticking over the top of this wall, which was a little danger feeling. I don't know if it was really dangerous, but that was a lot of fun. And no mic, had to do it from the muscle. And I'm here I live to tell about it. So that's a beautiful thing. And we brought comedy to a remote military base in Afghanistan. That was a lot of fun. How has the comedy scene changed since you started performing? Well, it's changed many, many ways. But I think the biggest thing, if in a word, internet, right? That's before there was sort of like a structure, sort of like, not exactly like a regular job, but still there was you start comedy, you're an open micer, then you host, if you keep proceeding, then you middle, then you headline, then hopefully along the way someone sees you that can, green light something and change your life. Now there's the internet. You can just go for yours and make something out of nothing. So that's good. Of course, with good comes bad. Some guys are good at the marketing, not as good at the comedy, but there are no rules, and everybody just gets to get in when you fit in. Also, because of the internet, people are finding their audience. So now it's like, I came up trying to be universal. Like, I want everyone to be able to enjoy me. Now it's like, you know what? If one person in every town follows you, you can be massive. You just got to use the internet to find those people. So it's a good thing. People have to really, get their marketing on now. How do you stay inspired and motivated to keep writing and performing new material? Well, this is a tough one because as a comic, you definitely want to tell that new joke. You're very excited, especially if you think it's funny. But it's hard to see some old jokes, get retired, that you've done enough or you've done them on TV. Ultimately, it's your job, and ultimately, if you're me, you mainly have to keep living. So if you keep living, you keep having a life, then you'll have something to talk about, something that you notice. And so the actual writing the material, it's not easy. There's a process. You have to try out jokes, but it starts with living. It starts with having a life. Some comics only do comedy, and that's cool, but you have to get out there. You have to have something to talk about. So that's the main thing. And then, so keep living, and you'll keep having something to crack jokes about. Okay, can you describe a particularly challenging crowd that you had to perform for, and how did you handle it? I've had many of these, okay? Many. As the main thing is always to have fun, right? Fun is contagious. Also, if you're not having fun, how are you gonna expect them to have fun, right? So have fun. I've performed for a lot of summer camps where the kids are really young, and you don't know if young, like junior high school. You got to sort of find their level. You can't underestimate them because they can be pretty smart as well, but you find their level and you have fun, and it's going to be contagious. Um, be it a corporate, be it, I've had many situations, and it always comes down to having fun. Even if it's going bad, find something to enjoy about it, and don't take yourself too seriously. And those situations will be, even if it's not fun in the moment, it'll be a fun story you can tell later to your other comic friends while you're eating pancakes. Yes, I've done a lot of specials. Very fortunate. I have a lot of stand-up material. So, well, I had a Comedy Central special back in the day. Comedy Central Presents. I think that's wherever Comedy Central put it. Take Note is a special I did, and it was on Netflix for 2 years. Now it's streaming on many different services, and that's called Take Note. I also have 2 specials on Dry Bar. That's and they're on drybar.com, and also they're all over the place. So yeah, in total, I guess you could say 3 specials. You type them in, you'll find it. Dwayne Perkins, and I might do another one. If you're nice to me, I'll put out another one, but only if you're nice. It is so incredible opening for Jay, because Jay Leno is a legend, and not only did he inspire me to do comedy, he's inspired me in many ways. He actually even inspired where I lived, because when I was in New York, I was like, had an opportunity to go to Boston or to go to Phoenix. I didn't know much about Phoenix, great town, but I knew Jay Leno was from Boston, so I knew funny guys were from Boston. I knew I wanted to be a funny guy. So flash ahead 20 years, and now I actually know Jay and open for him. It's a full circle moment. It's really great. It's really special. And you know, they say don't meet your heroes. I say meet your heroes. Definitely meet your heroes.